Hi everyone, Patek here, and today we're gonna talk about the possible sixth generation Fujifilm sensor of the X-T6, of the X-H2, of the X-Pro4, of all the cameras that will come down the line in future. Now, I do not have trusted sources who gave me any indication on the sensor of the future APS-C cameras. I don't have that, but I have sources that told us that the GFX will upgrade at some point in future to a 180 megapixel sensor. So what does this mean for APS-C? We know that Fujifilm used the APS-C sensor, the 26 megapixel APS-C sensor, and put it into the medium format cameras. It's the exact same sensor, it has the same pixel pitch, the same pixel density, just of course on GFX it's kind of 4 times bigger. So a 26 megapixel on APS-C becomes a 102 megapixel sensor on GFX. So that's where we base our discussion upon. Now, if we apply the same logic to the GFX 180 sensor, so let's assume Fujifilm will use the same sensor for APS-C and for GFX, then this means that the GFX will get 100 megapixel and the APS-C line would get about a 46 megapixel sensor. So if that was the case, then I'm happy that Fujifilm will stay around in the 40 megapixel area, just give it a slight resolution increase, and maybe, we don't know that yet, but maybe it will be a DGO sensor, so it will have at very low ISO a dynamic range improvement. Just don't use the electronic shutter if you go with that sensor, or use it with care, because otherwise you can even lose one stop of dynamic range with the electronic shutter. FujiRumors, that awesome website, has an article about it where very in detail it tells you the pros and cons of going with a DGO or the DCG, which is the sensor we have now, the dual conversion gain sensor, the traditional sensor we find in current cameras. So maybe 46 megapixel, maybe DGO, that's all just speculation right now. No source has told me that, but based on what the GFX is going to be in future, I could assume that that would be also the sensor of the X-T6, X-Pro4, X-H3 and the X-T6, so the higher resolution cameras that Fujifilm has in its lineup. So let me know what you think about it. I personally think it's totally fine. 40 megapixel, I don't want less. I can take more. Again, I'm not scared about low light performance. It's a myth that more megapixel are bad for low light. We have an article on FujiRumors, so read about that in that article. So I'm excited about it. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. And remember, I'm working on more. I just have to make my checks. But there will be more rumors and they will be coming here in this YouTube channel. So definitely stay tuned, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I see you in the next video. Goodbye, ciao.